Hello Scorpio, and welcome to your general tarot guidance with a bit of everything thrown in. We're going to be looking at money and career, we're going to be looking at love and connections, we're going to look at what you don't see coming, we're going to look at the whole lot. So just to let you know, because this will be the first time I've been doing these readings for you that's different. So in December I was doing and have done for 7 or 8 years now, first half of the month, second half of the month, money and career. And I decided to make some changes. So instead of doing that, I'm just rolling them out one a day, probably 4 or 5 times a week, with a general message for the collective, trying to do that once a week. So you will get one about every 2 or 3 weeks, okay? And I'm going to start with whichever birthday season it is, so that you will all get the chance to go first once. We're in Capricorn season at the moment, so I started with Capricorn, so we're coming up to the end. I've got you and Sagittarius to do, and then we'll carry on. All right, my beautiful people. Anything else I need to tell you? This is good for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross-watching. Take the bits that resonate, leave the rest. You know the drill. Get yourself a cup of tea, coffee, glass of wine, beer, whatever it is you want. Put your feet up, relax. We're going to be here a while, okay? All right, but before we start, quick announcement. I won't go on too much, but I'm going to link up here at the end little videos about an upcoming in-person workshop that I am doing. If you want to come and join me and spend the day manifesting, the workshop is called From Hoping to Having Abundance Mindset. With me, we're going to have a lovely day of incredible energy of aligning you. Okay, so one in London and one in Orlando, both of them in May. Tickets are selling fast, so the link is in the description box below, and the little video tells you more about it, but all the information is on my events page on my website, also linked below. Okay, all right then, let's have a look what's going on for my Scorpios. Okay, I'm going to start with the energy oracle, because that's what I'm being told to do, okay, by my spiritual team for my Scorpios. Now, I'm a Scorpio rising, so I'm always interested. Let's see what's going on for you beautiful people. We're walking away from something. We've got a contract either coming in or we're leaving, but I think it's coming in. Okay, we've got cornucopia. That's the abundance card with goddess of the moon and the thinking man. Okay, very interesting. Okay, so that's the energy oracle. So these are the themes for the next 2 to 3 weeks, okay? Basically take this till the end of the month and into early February, even though I'll probably be back. Well, I will be back by then, but just allow it to flow. Now, I'm recording this on the 13th of January, which is the day of the full moon in Cancer, which is where a lot of stuff's going to come up into awareness. Now, this is the time of year anyway where we tend to say, I'm going to quit this, I'm going to change that. You know, we're in that space, aren't we? The New Year's resolutions. I'm going to get fit, I'm going to join the gym, I'm going to stop eating all the rubbish food, I'm going to quit smoking, I'm going to do dry January, I'm going to cut down my drinking. We come up with all these plans. If you've had challenges in your relationship or at work, that'll be another intention that you've probably set. I'm going to get a better job, I'm going to sort out my relationship, or I'm going to leave it, or whatever you're going to do. You're walking away from something, okay? You will know what it is. So that's the energy that you're coming into this reading with. What do I need to leave behind? What do I need to walk away from? Okay, let's find out some more. We're going to use the Tower of Dreams. Tell me more for Scorpio, please. This is your general energy, okay? We will come into specifics of different areas in a little bit, but let's get on with what's going on. King of Swords, Strength, 8 of Wands moving forward under that cornucopia. That's nice. We've got the High Priestess with the Page of Cups. And the sun is coming out. Oh, I've got shudders all down my back. Oh, okay. Let's just stay with that for a minute. Whatever you're walking away from is going to be incredibly positive for you. So any of those wibbles and wobbles, I can't do it, it might go wrong, it's not a good idea. Let them go. Okay. Right, we've got the Devil here. We've got the Four of Cups. The World. You've got a lot of major arcana cards here, guys, with the Two of Coins. Okay, Let's get you your general affirmations. So these are mine from hoping to having. I easily visualize my ideal life. And I love all of myself unconditionally. Okay. Right, let's pause there and let's look at what we've got on the table for a little minute. Okay. Centre of the reading, 8 of Wands. That's the minor arcana equivalent of the Chariot. Right, so this is you moving forward. Hold on a minute. Okay, I don't know if that's better, but I forgot to turn my mic on, so it was only picking it up from 3 feet in front of me, which might have sounded a bit echoey, but it should be better now. Let me know, will you? Okay, 8 of Wands, minor arcana equivalent of Chariot. Chariot is all about victory, success, moving forward. The brakes are off. Nothing's holding me back now. Now, the 8 of Wands being the minor arcana equivalent is that in a smaller way. Okay, so the major arcana cards talk about significant big changes in your life, big things coming in, big things happening, whereas the minor arcana are about the meat on the bones, the detail, the day-to-day nitty-gritty. So this energy in the center of the 8 of Wands is, by walking away, we'll come into this in a minute, but by walking away and shifting, you are get your words out, you making changes, moving yourself forward into something that is more fulfilling, more enriching, and more happy. Okay, that's the gist of it. Now, major arcanas, we've got the Sun, we've got contract up here, which would be justice, we've got the Strength, we've got the Devil, we've got the High Priestess, we've got the World. There's a lot going on here. All right, this is big stuff. Okay, so walking away. We've discussed this already. What are you walking away from, or what do you need to be walking away from that perhaps you're not doing anything about? Right, so we need to get into this King of Swords energy, this beautiful air energy to think things through. Now we've got the thinking man here as well, and we've got thinking over here. I think it, I visualize it, I feel it. We're thinking things through. What do I need to walk away from? Or who do I need to walk away from? Or what habit or behavior do I need to walk away from? She's walking through the gate into something different. All right. Now, this deck, there's another card called the Garden and the Gate. And there's a child stood at the gate, kind of looking out at the distance about, oh, I wonder what's the other side of this garden. Shall I, shan't I? It's this, am I ready to get out of my comfort zone and do it differently and go and explore something different? And then with this card, which is what we've got, it's like, yes, I'm ready. The gate's open, off I go. So we are leaving something behind. And we want to be very clear about it. Now, the King of Swords can be a lawyer, can be contracts, can be legal matters. It's expertise, it's intelligence, it's logic. No more confusion, no more umming and ahhing, no more hesitation. He goes for it. He's worked it out. He's ready to do it. So we're coming away from something. And the Sun underneath there is very positive and saying, I'm absolutely ready for this. This is so good for me. This is so positive for me. It's absolutely what's meant to be. Now, some of you are coming away from a contract. Now, that could be marriage. You decided you want a divorce, or you're coming away from a contract at work, you know, or something you've agreed to. And this is what you're coming away from. There's a couple of messages here, so let's look at both of them, okay? You're coming away from a contract. You're going to need strength. You're going to need tenacity, confidence, self-belief, stepping into your power, your courage, okay, to encourage you to be in the courage, because there's temptation here with the Devil to say, oh, it's a bit hard. I don't think I can do it. I'll just stay where I am. Right, that Devil energy wants to pull you back, hold you back, convince you that it's too hard, too difficult, too risky, too, whatever the two is for you. That Devil underneath it is saying, don't let the fear win. Don't let the Devil win. Don't let the hesitation, the doubts win. Okay, because when we decide something, you know, the amount of people in January that say they're going to do dry January, no alcohol, and they last like a week. There's your Devil energy going, go on, it's only one, you'll be fine. Right, no, we need to overcome this with that strength, okay? Now, the second message with this is that you're being offered a contract to walk away from something, okay? Like a job, right? I'm offering you a contract for a different job and you're nervous about it. There's hesitation, there's fear. But the strength says just follow that inner guidance. Don't let the devil get in the way, okay? You are in this space. They're asking me to come to this one now. I easily visualize my ideal life. I think it, I visualize it, I feel it. There are 3 steps to manifesting. Well, there's a few more, but these are the main ones we need to step into. Once you've figured out what it is you want, which is the part of it, okay, what is it I want? Get clear, which is the King of Swords, getting clear. And then you're going to visualize it. You're going to imagine it. And then you're going to really think about it and say, yes, I'm ready. I'm visualizing it. I'm feeling into it. I feel it. It's right. Okay? Because this shift, this change is based on you loving yourself. What's that got to do with anything? Do you love yourself enough to walk away from whatever, whoever it is that is not for you anymore? I love all of myself unconditionally, and that includes my fears and my wibbles and wobbles, all right? If this was a child, and let's say this is the child within you going, oh, I'm scared. Love that fear into wellness. Reassure, be gentle, be patient, be kind. Love yourself unconditionally, all of you, including your fears and doubts. Okay, they're all part of you. Don't dismiss them. Be gentle with them. But you are wanting more. You are wanting more. This morning I was doing a podcast with Amrit from Inspired Revolution. He'll be out in a week or so. And we were talking about love and loving yourself enough to make the change. And we were talking about the more. So many of us want more. This is the abundance card. We want more fulfillment, more enrichment, more connections, more health, more energy, more time. We want more. And it's time to not feel guilty about wanting more. It's all right to desire more. Our vibration is raising, and as we rise, we see more, we have a higher perspective, and so we step into this abundant more energy. So what is it for you with that 4 of Cups that has been disappointing or disillusioned or stale, stagnant, bored? I'm not fulfilled. It's not the end of the world, but I'm not growing, and I can feel it. I can feel that there's just this sort of stale, bored, stuck, stagnant energy around me. And I want to move forward. I want to move forward towards my abundance. So one of the things I'm getting clear on over here is what is fulfilling to me? What is happiness to me? What is important to me? There's going to be a lot coming up for you in the next couple of weeks. We've got the moon here, the goddess of the moon, with the high priestess, and the moon is in the card there as well. And as I said, I'm recording this the day of the full moon. I always feel the energy of the full moon 3 days before, the day of, and 3 days after. And so will you to some extent. But the energy that's created at the full moon, because it brings up to the surface what's hidden, what's unseen, what we're not looking at, it all comes up into our awareness so that we can bring to an end, bring to a close that which doesn't serve us. So we've got the walking away, we've got the major completion. This is done. It's time for you to step into I want more, I deserve more, and I'm having more. Okay? To move from hoping for more to having more. We're moving it forward. There's a beautiful energy here of forward movement, but it's important that you let everything come up to the surface. No more hidden, no more secrets, no more, that percolating resentment that's under the surface. Let it all come up into your awareness and then think it through. The thinking man, there he is, holding his crystal, examining it, having a good old think, okay? What's important to me? Why is it important? What do I want? Why do I want it? Get clear on it, because once you do, you step into creating the opportunities to make it happen, Okay, so the Page of Cups is the beginnings of the opportunities that's going to bring in greater happiness and fulfillment. And so it looks at, where is my balance off with that Two of Coins? Where's off? Perhaps it's all work and no play. Perhaps it's all arguments and no love. Perhaps it's all isolation and no companionship. We want the balance. So what am I doing about it? So I'm agreeing to walk away from what doesn't serve me. I love myself enough to do that. I'm visualizing my ideal life and thinking into it. And I'm open here for something new. A new contract, a new job, a new experience. Every time I just booked flights to go to Orlando so I can do this workshop, and you book that you're signing a contract. You're agreeing, click here to agree to terms and conditions. There's your contract. Whatever you are agreeing to. I'm signing contracts with the hotels that I'm going to be doing these events at. It's opening up. Is there fear? Yeah. What happens if nobody comes? What happens if nobody wants this? Am I kidding myself? Those thoughts come in my head and then I go, shut up. It's fine. They're going to come. They want to come. They've been asking me to come for a long time, especially to America. And already the tickets are selling. So those fears come up. Yeah, will it be okay? Is it going to be a success? Same if this is a new job or if this is a new relationship, starting to date somebody. It's normal for those fears to come up. But step into that power, that strength, and say, I've got this. I'm ready to move forward into something that's more fulfilling, more enriching. But I don't have all the answers. But that's okay. I'm thinking things through and I'm open to opportunities. All right? Okay. Okay, so let's have a look at money and career. So I want you to take what's on the table. All right? We're not dismissing this. This is going to feed into your money and career. And money and career is career, jobs, businesses, but also money, which could be your home, which is your biggest investment, or other investments or debts, anything to do with money, anything to do with career. These are mine from hoping to having wealth and success. My power and success come from a place of love, a place of confidence and worth. I'm a good person who's worked for it, earned it, deserve it. Okay? So you're stepping into this self-belief about your money, your career. You're ready. You've worked for it. You've earned it. It's time. I experience success. I am successful. Do you believe that? Do you feel it? All right. Belief and feeling are two different things. You might believe it, but are you actually feeling it? Do you feel successful? Do you feel that you are a success? That you experience it? Because you do and you are. But you may not be aware of it. Let that awareness come up. I suggested to you, just before the new year, I did you a message saying, make a list of all the achievements you've had this year, how much you've grown, what you've accomplished, and be proud of yourself. Because you are a success, you already are. And when you step into that energy, you encourage more success, you attract more success to come to you. So, you are successful. And your power and success come from a place of love, confidence, and worth. So know your worth, Scorpio. Know your worth. All right? All right, let's add in some tarot. I'm going to use the Tarot Royale. Tell me about money and career for Scorpio, please. Money and career for Scorpio for the next few weeks. But saying that, you see, they're not arguing with me, they're disagreeing. These readings are for whenever you find them. Regardless of when I'm recording them, regardless of when I upload them. If you find this reading in 3 weeks or 3 months and you feel drawn to click on it, there's a message here for you. So just trust. If you feel like coming back to this reading, just trust. Don't say to yourself, oh, well, it was for the first 2 weeks of January, because it's not. It's a general energy. It's a kind of energy forecast. And just allow it to be whenever you receive it, okay? Money and career, make it clear, please. They're saying, we always do. Okay. The Empress, Sorry, okay. We've got the Empress. Oh my days, we've got the Sun. Let's just pause there for a minute. Money and career, Scorpio. Two major arcana cards. The Empress embodies abundance, creativity, massive success, with the Sun, which shines even more light on it. Hugely positive. Hugely positive. So this thing about walking away and contracts is very, very positive. It's wonderful, wonderful energy. Okay, let's see what else we've got. My goodness me, Nine of Cups, Page of Cups, King of Swords, and the Four of Cups. Do you see the way they're repeating themselves? Okay, Page of Cups we've already got. King of Swords we've already got. Four of Cups we've already got. They're saying to you, there's opportunities here, but get clear. Take action. Be decisive. Be determined. Look at and notice where you feel stuck, stagnant, bored, unfulfilled. You know, life isn't enriched. I want it to be enriched in whatever areas of life that is for me. It might be about money. But it might be, I just want a job I look forward to going into rather than dread. I want a job where I feel I make a difference, where I enjoy the day, where I come home after work feeling fulfilled. That's what I want. So here's the dream. Here's the wish, the Nine of Cups. Okay, I easily visualize my ideal life. I think it, feel it, visualize it. Here it is. The Nine of Cups is my wish fulfilled. What is my wish? I want to be more fulfilled. So here's my wish and it's happening. But I'm the one creating it. You're co-creating it with the universe, in fact. When you get clear on what you want, when you get clear on what you're prepared to walk away from, when you love yourself enough to walk away and to open up to these opportunities, the universe rewards you for your trust, for your courage, for your confidence, for your love, for your self-belief. And that wish can come in and we can move this Four of Cups into something new and enriching and fulfilling that is linking in with that cornucopia, which is abundance. Okay, so I want you to get into the abundance mindset. And abundance isn't just money. The amount of people that get to a Sunday evening, those of you that work Monday to Friday, generally, you get to a Sunday evening and your energy plummets because you've got to go to work tomorrow and you don't like your job or you don't like the people you work with. How much longer is that going to go on for before you say, I love myself enough to walk away and find a different job? Now, I'm not suggesting you leave your job without something to go to, but that you start to open up to these opportunities. I'm ready to go. I'm ready for something new. I'm ready for something exciting and fulfilling, because that's what wants to come in. Any of you that get any opportunities or offers in the next few weeks, take them, say yes, because this is meant to be. See, the Empress, in this card, she's pregnant. In other cards, she's holding a baby. It talks about the gestation period, right? That we're creating something new and beautiful. It's Venus-led. It's about the beauty of life. I want a beautiful life, and I'm opening up to the opportunities to create it. And the sun is shining on me. The sun is shining on potential help as well. The King of Swords can be a recruitment consultant, HR, an expert in some field that's going to help you. For those of you who want to sell your house, you're ready to walk away from your property and sign contracts for a new house. All right, and that can be for many of you, they're telling me it is, that this is the time that can be the realtor, the estate agent, the expert helping you to sell the house or to get a mortgage. This could be a mortgage advisor. So you're tapping into what help is available to you to create the wish fulfilled and move yourself into a space where you're out of that stagnancy, you're out of that stale, stuck boredom energy. I want more enrichment, more fulfillment. More is not greedy. It's simply a matter of growth and expansion. And as we raise our vibration and our love and self-love, we choose more happiness. We choose more fulfillment. We start to reprioritize. We see our worth where we didn't see it before, and our desires. And there's the desire. All right. So this looks really good for money and career. Let's have a little look at love and connections. So we're looking at all connections, okay? So this could be romantic, this could be platonic, this could even be business contacts, but this is about loving connections, okay? This is my deck from Hoping to Having Loving Connections. All the cards I use are linked below in the description box, okay? I grow and thrive within society, communities, friendships and relationships. I welcome social interaction with others. Right, so this is a card about the community, about getting out and about developing new interests and hobbies, okay? So I grow and thrive within society. You know, sometimes we want to be in our own energy quietly at home. I'm a Virgo, I'm a hermit, I get it. But we don't grow and thrive as much, all right? We have the balance is what's key. We've got the balance card here. Right, sometimes we need to be alone and we like to be alone. Other times we can get a little bit too stuck in that hermit energy and stop going out, stop interacting. In terms of loving connections and romance, we need that opening up of the energy. Get involved in your community, join things. And you know, okay, they're just giving me the example of join the PTA. Well, what happens if you haven't got children, or you haven't got children at that school, or your children are grown up and gone? You can still be involved if you want to. That's where you meet like-minded people. That could be where that you meet your new best friend or the love of your life. Get involved in the community, okay? And if you're walking away from unhealthy habits, go and join a gym or a swimming club or a walking club or a hiking club. You know, you can, two birds with one stone here, okay? That whatever you're walking away from, that can be walking into a community situation where you're going to meet new people. I want one more, please. I am reliable with myself. Oh, here we go. I can feel the smile. Right? I'm reliable with myself. Why am I laughing? Let me show you the card. Let's just discuss for a little minute. Okay. I am reliable with myself. I honor my promises. If I promise myself something, I will do it. Now I'm smiling because we are in that New Year's resolution January thing. And science tells us, statistics tell us that 17% of people are still going with their New Year's resolution by the 17th of the month. In other words, the majority have already fallen by the wayside. So, you know, I'm going to quit smoking, drinking, get fit, you know, change my diet, you know, end that toxic relationship, whatever it is. You made a promise to yourself. Are you keeping it? I am reliable with myself. All right, so if somebody said to you that they're going to do something and they let you down, would you be disappointed? Okay, sorry, let's get it in the camera. I've agreed with myself that I'm walking away from something. So am I going to honor that promise? Am I going to do it? If I promise myself something, I will do it. I honor my promises. Okay, so if you said to yourself, I'm going to join XYZ, have you actually joined anything? Or are you still thinking about it? Are you still researching? Are you still looking into it? You've promised yourself you're going to be more socially active. You've promised yourself you're going to walk away. Right, let's actually follow through. Now, I'm not having a go and I'm not judging because I've done it like you've done it. You know, you said, oh yeah, I'm gonna learn that. I'm going to learn a new language. I'm going to learn a musical instrument. And you last about a week and you go, okay, follow through. All right, follow through. Let's add in, let me bring the camera back down. Which deck do you want me to use, please? Okay, we're going to use the Legacy of the Divine Tarot. So love and connections is based on society, communities, friendships, relationships, social interaction, and being reliable with yourself and honoring those promises. Okay, to yourself. Never mind anybody else. This is about you. I promised myself I'm going to lose weight. What am I doing about it? I promised myself I'm going to get fit. What am I doing about it? Okay, right, let's find out some more. We've got the Empress again. So she's here twice. All right, now with loving connections, excuse me, we're also taking everything that's on the table so far. We're just adding it in and adding it in. So we've got the Empress. Beauty in this one, in this card, she's heavily pregnant. Okay, if I can get it to focus, there we go. All right, now she's surrounded by beauty, and those swans, oh well, actually it's one swan and a goose by the look of it. Okay, the birds represent communication. We've also got dolphins, which represent play and fun and flow. It's a creative card of abundance and love. It's Venus led. So we're in this beautiful cornucopia, abundance, and we're promising ourselves that contract that's up there can be about a job, can be about anything, but it can also be the contract, the promise that you've made yourself. I've made a contract with myself that I'm going to sort that habit, behavior, job, home, whatever it is. Okay, so we've got the Empress with the Two of Swords and the Queen of Cups. The Two of Swords, the I don't know card, the I can't see clearly, I haven't got enough information, so I'm going to do something about it. I've made a promise to myself, I'm reliable with myself, and I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to find out. Okay, I'm going to take the blindfold off and I'm going to find out. And I'm going to do it in a very loving and compassionate way. So you might be saying, for example, I'm going to meet someone, I'm open for love. Or I'm going to improve the relationships I've already got. Okay, so how am I going to do it? Because this is the I don't know. How am I going to meet people? Well, we're going to join things. How am I going to improve my relationship? Well, perhaps we need to go to couples counselling, or perhaps we need to join something together so that we've got something that we're doing together that brings us closer together. All right? And they're saying that would be so good for so many of you. Go and join a dance class with your partner. Go and join they're showing me a chess club. They're showing me a bridge club. They're showing me a walking club, a hiking club, which we've already suggested. So you can do this with your partner to bring you closer. If you haven't got a partner, go and do it on your own so that you can meet people. But do it from a place of loving compassion. See, the Queen of Cups here is surrounded by the koi carp, and fish in tarot represent abundance. So we've got abundance here with the Empress twice, with the abundance card over here, and the walking away. I'm walking from what hasn't been fulfilling into what is fulfilling. Tell me more about loving connections, please, for my Scorpios. Ace of Swords, a new beginning. Four of Cups showing up again with the Eight of Swords. I feel stuck, I feel stagnant, I don't know how to break out, I don't know how to break free. Okay, the Eight of Swords is mental stuckness. And that could be, you know, I don't have the confidence to do it. All right. So, okay, this is where we step into that strength card that's there. We step into the courage. Now, the Ace of Swords is a new idea. It's an aha moment. It's new inspiration. It's allowing yourself a new thought process. Instead of I can't, turn it around to why can't I? And then come up with the reasons why you can. Okay? Because there is this stuck energy here in terms of love and connections. You are thinking about a new beginning, but you're just not sure you want to take it. Because with the Four of Cups, it's the same in both decks. There is a cup being offered and there's hesitation. Shall I, shan't I? The three cups that we've got are standing. They're not spilled, but they're not hugely fulfilling. They're a bit empty now, and I'm being offered a new cup, but I don't know whether I want to risk it. So that's okay. That's the I don't know card. I don't know if it's worth it. I'll just stay stuck. But the Ace of Swords is saying there's a new beginning here. You have free will. You don't have to take this new beginning. And if you don't, that's okay. Be compassionate and loving with yourself. But if you've promised yourself that you're going to find the courage to go and join that thing and join society and participate a bit more in life instead of being on the fringes looking in, if you've made that promise to yourself, allow the new ideas to come in. Allow the inspiration to come in. Allow your inner guidance to come in. So what's the outcome here? Okay, so they're saying, what don't you see? What don't you see? What don't you see about loving connections? There is a way forward and there are opportunities. 8 of Wands again, we've got it twice, all right? There is a way forward. So what don't you see? A way forward. You're seeing what's blocked. You're seeing a brick wall. But if you actually look around it, you'll see a way through and out. There is a way through and out into these new opportunities. Now, the Page of Coins is a new opportunity for something stable and secure and reliable. Okay? He can be talking about a new job, but we're here talking about loving connections, love and romance, and friendships and family. This is about stability. There's something here that is here waiting for me to go forward, and I'm going to find that courage. I'm going to find the inspiration. And when I take this forward, there's a coin here representing the pot of gold that is there for you. But it's going to take a little bit of courage, because we get a bit stuck, don't we? I'll start next week. How many times have you said that to yourself? I'll start tomorrow. And tomorrow never comes. And it's all right. But is this the time to say, I've let myself down before on this and I need to stop doing that. I'm going to be reliable with myself. I've said I'm going to do it and I'm going to do it. Okay? Right. Anything else on this? Yeah, they want another 2 or 3. Final messages about love and connections, please. King of Coins, 3 of Coins, 6 of Swords. Okay, so King of Coins is all about stability, security, affluence, prosperity. It is empowering because he's a king. This can be you. This can be someone that you could meet. Okay? Somebody very stable, very grown up, very reliable. This is earth energy, right? Somebody very grounded, and they're just emphasizing the earth element here. So this could be somebody who does some kind of habit, hobby, interest that's related to the earth, like walking, hiking, fishing, sailing. They're showing me earth and water, basically. Okay, so allow yourself to open up. Now we've got the 3 of Coins here, which is the card of collaboration. You don't have to do this on your own. If you're too scared to go on your own, grab your best friend and go with them and say, come with me, because I'm a bit scared. All right, that's okay. You don't have to do it on your own. They're just saying, if you were to reach out to some kind of group, society group, like a walking group, you will find that they say, I'll meet you at the gates and we can go together. I'll bring you in. There'll be help and support, because this walking away, which we've got here, is here again. The 6 of Swords is moving on to smoother times, easier times. The old stuff is done. It's time to open up to something different and new. Okay? All right. Let's get you some angel messages to finish off. So these are general guidance, general advice. And this is the Angels of Atlantis for Scorpio, please. For my Scorpios. Okay. We've got 3. Romance with Zafkael. Sandalphon with intention, and Shamael with serenity. Now, this is really interesting. So the romance is there for you. Those of you single that want it, go and get it. It's linked in with a society. Those of you coupled up that you feel that the romance is dead in your relationship, if it's dead, completely, totally dead, then it's time to do something about it. We can either try to rekindle it, and if it's too dead to be rekindled, then it's time to bury it and move on and find romance elsewhere. Okay? But you can, even if there's little tiny weeny spark left between you, it can be with a bit of effort boosted back into life. Okay? So the intention is key. I have the intention, the desire, a promise to myself to bring more romance into my life. or to bring romance period into my life. I'm saying more, and they're saying some of you have got no romance whatsoever. So let's have the intention to bring it in. And I want you to align with serenity with that. Okay, serenity is total peace, total oneness, total calm. Because a lot of us will think that romance is risky, dangerous, volatile, disrupting. Those are all words that we can use for being in love and being on cloud nine and can't focus and can't eat and can't think. And it's like, oh no, I can't be asked for that. But instead they're saying, see it as serenity, see it as joy, see it as bliss, see it as perfection, because it can be. So set that intention, okay? Right, let's find out what the Oracle of the Angels want to add. What do you have for my Scorpios that you want to tell them before we go, please? What are we up to? 40 minutes. Transformation, very Scorpionic. Transforming, inner calling, and I am beautiful. Do you know you're beautiful? Do you know? Do you believe it? Because you are. Beauty is inherent within you. You're transforming, my beautiful Scorpios. Okay, there she is. If I get it to focus, there we go. Wrapped up in a net. Okay, wrapped up in a net. 38 is 11. Master number. Mastery. You can break the 11 down to a 2 if you want to, which is about building blocks and relationships. We are transforming. That net is coming off. We are flying free. The butterflies here signifying that transformation. Your inner being is calling you for more, bigger, better, brighter, freedom. The inner calling. There's that sun that's come out repeatedly in this reading. And this beautiful path that's leading you to the sun. Your inner being is calling you. Number 2 again. 2's a partnership, the building blocks. The inner calling. Know that you are beautiful. Don't wish it, hope it, or dismiss it. You are beautiful. It's time to step into it. And when you do, you start to see the beauty in yourself, the beauty in others, and the beauty in life. And then life gets beautiful. All right, let's finish off with a unicorn message, and then we will call it a day. This is the magic of the unicorns. Okay, thank you. That one. Yeah. Uncord relationships. Let go now. Forgiveness is freedom. Is this what you're walking away from? Is this what you're moving on from? To uncord yourself. Number 4 is a foundation number. All right, your foundations. What do you need to let go of? This is to do with relationships that do not serve you. Old hurts, old wounds, old exes, old bosses that hurt you, bullied you, controlled you, whatever it was for you. Uncord them. It frees you to move forward. Okay, this can be within an existing relationship. You know, I read all your comments, even though I get over 1,000 a week, sometimes 3,000 a week. I read every single one. I can't reply to them all. I will occasionally reply, but I can't do it all the time. But there was one this morning that stood out to me about trying to uncord this lady's self from her mother. Because it kept pulling her down and affecting her. And she was trying to give herself permission when the guilt kept trying to kick in, you know. You can't, you know, she's your mum. You can, you know. You can. You can uncord yourself from anything, anyone, anytime, anywhere. You can choose not to see them again. Or you can choose to uncord yourself and still see them, but you won't feel that tug, that hurt, because you've uncorded that energy between you. So I want you to ask yourself, with all this moon energy and what's unseen and what's unknown, ask yourself, do I feel as if I've got any cords energetically with another person? Because, you know, even if this is a beautiful, loving relationship, love is free. It doesn't cord. It doesn't tie. Love is a freedom. I choose to be with you because I love you, not because I'm corded to you and I have to be with you and I'm chained to you. That's not love. That's control and insecurity. Real love has no cords. So look at your cords. Ask yourself, in my heart and in my belly, do I feel as if I kind of am controlled or belong to anybody? And just uncord it. And don't be frightened that you might lose them because of it. Cords are not love. And you don't need a cord for love to flow between you. Love flows from the heart and is free flowing. Doesn't need a cord to go anywhere. Okay? It's they're just showing me a baby in the womb with the mother, and the actual umbilical cord is needed for the baby's survival. And once the baby is born, the cord is cut. And that's what we need to see. Once we're an individual and I'm no longer needing that cord for oxygen and food, because I can take my own oxygen and I'm being given food, hopefully. And then as I'm older, I find my own food. I don't need the cord. So uncord yourself, let go. Forgiveness is freedom, okay? And it truly is. We can uncord ourselves, even from a mum or a dad, or a brother or a sister, or even a child. We can uncord ourselves. Doesn't mean to say that we don't love them. But, you know, just because somebody's family, don't assume that you have to love them. You choose to love your friends. You don't choose your family. And you might not like or love a member of your family. So give yourself permission that that's okay. Forgive yourself and them. Uncord yourself. And then allow yourself to follow your own guidance and inspiration. If that person's meant to stay in your life, it'll feel right for them to do so. If they're not, walk away. It's okay. You're allowed. You have free will. Okay? Anything else to add, please? Nope, they say that's it. Right. Okay. So Scorpio, that's what I have for you for the next few weeks till I'm back again. But I will be posting generally once a week a collective energy message. So do check them out, okay? And I will see you next time. Take care. Lots of love. And up here now I'm going to put the Orlando event and the London event if you're interested in that. Okay? Take care. Bye-bye.